like my cup?
Do what? I do like that cup. Let me show you her cup, y'all. Pretty impressive, huh? Let me scoot over. Let my beloved get in here. We got a treat for y'all. Got Belinda in the house. Belinda in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Everybody. We are... Belinda's off today because today...
Good, you can't really see my eye too bad.
Can't see your eye? Well, it's fading now. Oh, you powdered it, didn't you? You cheated. Yeah, Belinda in the house. You notice her eye. You can't really see it here because she done powdered it over. She had a little surgery on her eye or eyelid, and it turned it black. I mean, she had it's swollen up and black for a good while. It's starting to fade away now, but today is the day that old Paul leaves the house for a few months anyway, huh? 4 months. We just got to keep Belinda from crying.
I won't see him till February.
Yeah, and Belinda won't see him till February. She'll go to bawling on us in a minute, y'all. Maybe that coffee will help her out. See, she's letting her hair grow out too. You letting hair grow out? Was it longer last time I seen that Jesse seen you?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I see you every day. I can't see hair grow. I can't see it. I mean, look at mine. I never see it grow. But today is the day old Paul takes off. He actually doesn't leave until 9:50 tonight. 9:50. 9:50?
Yes.
And so we've got to take off. We'll probably leave about 4 o'clock. They said he had to be there like 3 hours ahead of time. And so we're going to leave about 4 because it takes us about 2 hours to get there. But we want to stop and get him something to eat before he takes off. Yeah, I better pay attention.
Yes, Scott. I'm very glad that God will go with him.
I'm glad Belinda's here with me. She can pay attention to the comments because y'all know I get all sidetracked. But yeah, he leaves out of New Orleans. It's been, I don't know how many years since I've been down to New Orleans. It's been a long, long, long time. I don't know. It's probably been 30 or more years. I'm sure it's changed. You reckon it's changed since then?
You used to go when we lived in Denham Springs to the hospital.
Yeah, I did. I used to go down to the hospitals down there a few times. And I never did like that, y'all.
You took me to the airport one time.
Did I take you to the airport down in New Orleans one time?
And I flew out to California.
Gosh, that's been 30 years, though.
Yeah.
Right at 30 years. So I imagine it's a little bit different since the last time I seen it. I hated going down to that hospital, especially like to the charity hospital, and had to go down there one time at like midnight. And it's not the safest place, y'all. It's just not. And I was dressed in fairly decent clothes. I was dressed in preacher clothes, and go down there. And there's another preacher that that was associated with the family that went down there. A little girl had been in a wreck, and she had been. They was pretty much saying there was no hope for her. And y'all, listen to me. You don't believe in the power of God. That's fine. You can go to your death not believing it, but I believe in it. We go down to this hospital. The doctor comes out in the waiting room where we're all waiting. It's midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. He comes out, and the mama's there, the daddy's there, and the mama's like, I need to know. I need to know what's going on. And the doctor says, basically, there is no hope. She's basically brain dead. She has we're keeping her alive, basically, is what he said. And so he's telling the family, he said, y'all need to be prepared for this. Y'all know she probably won't last the night out. She won't. And this woman is like pressing this doctor. She's like, you tell me there's no hope. There's no hope whatsoever. And she shamed him into telling, well, he said, there's always a miracle. He said, but outside of miracle, this isn't going to happen. And he was pretty straight up with her. And she said, that's all I want. That's all I need to know. And we all prayed. And I think it was the next day I can't remember, but she come out of that thing. She's as normal. Well, I hadn't heard from her in probably 20 years now, but she come out of that thing just as normal, no complications, no problems, no nothing. And the doctor had come out and said, there is absolutely no chance. I've never heard a doctor come out and say, this is it, that we're giving up. But when he said outside of a miracle, she was like, okay, I got this. And we all prayed, and that little girl come out. And I say little girl, she was a teenager. I don't know how old she was, 16, 17, 18 years old. But anyway, so we go to leave the hospital, me and the other preacher, and he's in fairly nice clothes too, just we're not in our work clothes like I do nowadays. If I go to the hospital now, I'm just going in my work clothes. I done got over that stage of my preacherhood because, I mean, there's no telling. I might have to go to the hospital and then I come back. I don't want to be changing clothes back and forth all day long. So especially if I have to go up there different times of day and all that. So I'm working, and I thought it's time to go to the hospital. I clean up and I run up there, be with the family, come back and go back to work. And 99% of the time, it's nothing real serious. I mean, it is to the person in the hospital, but really health-wise, it's not that serious. In their mind, I guess it is, but I've been around this stuff so long that I know that when you go to the hospital in the emergency room and they're like 5-10 hours getting to you, that it's not an emergency. They know that. The hospital knows that. So, but anyway, we down there, and on the way there, there's the news on the radio. And the radio, and they're talking about these parking garages. They got these parking garages down there. And they're talking about how that they had a stabbing in one and a shooting in another, police there. And I'm like, yeah, I've got to park in one of these garages somewhere, because, I mean, I don't know where to park down in New Orleans, and about the only place to park is in them garages. And so I get there, and my head's on a swivel, and we get out and we walk back, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to this garage all by myself. It's dark. There's nobody out. Ain't nobody out but us and the hoodlums, and he was parked in one of the garages. I was parked in the other, and we was like, man, I hope they got all that straightened out before we get back. And we did. We made it all right, y'all. If you hadn't noticed, made it back, didn't we? I was glad too. Let me see who all's in here. I've been my navigator over here has she hasn't been saying a whole lot. Scott, rambling with the brooms, first in the house. He was down in New Orleans early part of the year. Danny days ahead. Second, look at old Danny. Danny, married woman now over there in Alabama. Got to meet, well, I've already met her husband before. When they come back from New Orleans, they went down to see Scott and his wife and Jesse and Lisa, and they went down there, and she come back through and stopped there at Purvis on her way back through to home, so I could see her. And I did. I got to see her, and I was so tickled to death. And anyway, seen her and them over there at Pedals from the Past, Had a great time over there, y'all. It was so good to see everybody. I kind of hated that I had to leave early because I missed out on a lot. I didn't do a lot of filming over there, but I knew I had to get back home before it got too late, and it took a little while. And anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hey there, Lazy Day. There's Jesse and Lisa right there. Papa Jesse. And Belinda is in the house. She in the house. Got Rebecca touched by a yarn. I'm waiting to wear my hat.
I'm gonna be wearing it walking.
Yeah, well, yesterday morning we got up and it was, a little bit before daylight when we start, and it was chilly, y'all. It's a little bit chilly. I got this old, what they call that? It's not arthritis, but when you got thin blood vessels in your hands, makes them ache when it gets cold. They were starting to ache a little bit, but and my ears is getting a little chilly because I got my hair cut. Y'all see that? Got my hair cut, so I need my little hat to go over it. Yeah, good morning, Belinda. Good morning. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Jesse. I'm sure Lisa was probably the one that told you that. She probably looked at it over your shoulder and said, hey, Belinda's letting her hair grow. I just can't imagine Jesse saying, hey, her hair's growing. But you might have. There's William. Hey, William, where you at this morning?
Jesse's pretty observant.
Jesse's pretty observant. Paul said, I like that lazy day fella. Good morning, William. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope Lorna's coping all right.
Yes, we wanted to be at the funeral, but we were both out of town that weekend.
Yeah, we'd already set things up. And hey, Gwen, good to see you. Good morning, y'all. How long will he be in Wales? Until January the 26th. He comes back on January 26th. So about 4 months, a little over 4 months. He's supposed to come back on the 19th. And then they got back with him and said, no, we got to push it up to the 26th. So, and Belinda is leaving. When are you leaving? On the 21st?
21st, I think.
Belinda's got to leave on the 21st. Her and her friend always go on a trip every year, and they're going on a cruise this year.
K-Love cruise.
K-Love, where is it going to?
Nassau.
Speak up loud so they can hear.
Nassau.
There you go. They don't want to be like this. What'd she say? Nassau. Where's Nassau?
In the Bahamas.
The Bahamas. She going to the Bahamas.
But what I'm excited about is we're driving down to Key West first.
I've
never been down there.
Okay.
So it's 3 hours across the ocean driving.
3 hours. You got to drive for 3 hours across a big bridge. That's pretty cool. That's a long. I hope
they
got
have places you can pull off.
Well, I hope so. 3 hours is a long time to be on a bridge. I've never been down there. I don't really care to go, to be honest with you. I mean, if I could magically transport myself down there, like
you could fly.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But anyway, it seemed like it'd be a pretty cool place. I wouldn't mind going fishing down there. Get out on a boat, go out there and catch some of the big old fish. Woo-wee. Now, I do like to fish. You can motivate me if you throw in the word fishing in there, because I do like that.
We need to go.
We need to go, don't we? Anyway, good morning, Gwen. Good to see you. 4 months. Long time, long way around to answer that question.
And the hard thing is he's going to be gone through all of the holidays.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
Yeah. He is going to be gone through, because, Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And we guess we're going to have to put off Christmas till February.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with all the kids, we're going to have
we'll probably have with the grandkids.
Yeah, we'll have to have it with the grandkids. A little bit,
maybe save some of it.
Grandkids will get 2 Christmases.
Of course.
And by then, We may have another one.
Yes.
No. Oh, we're going to have to work around that because she's doing February.
We will. Yeah, she might be early.
She might be early. That's right. Got another one on the way. My son and his wife are expecting in February, and they've got 2 boys already. So maybe another girl. We got Riley Lane, and she's kind of spoiled.
Riley's going to have a hard time with another girl.
Yeah. No, she'd probably be all right with it. She'll probably be happy to have a little girl that she can mentor. Y'all that know me really good, y'all know West Man, my little West Man, my little baby West Man. He's not a baby anymore. How old is he? 4 years? 4. He's 4 years, but he's still a baby. But he goes to school. What do you call it?
He's in, it's a
like
a special needs class, but it's pre-K for 4-year-olds. So he's treated as if he's in school, like his absences, everything, and he has to be there all day. Yeah. Where last year he only went for a couple of hours.
He got a frowny face, y'all, and got put in time out. That's my boy. I was so proud of him. No, I'm kidding. But he did get a I said, how do you give Westman a frowny face? He don't even care. He don't know what a frowny face is and all that. And the teacher was like, it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in all my years of teaching to get on to him. He had taken the little boy's glasses and he broke them. And then he hit somebody. And he just does that.
He has to be trained.
He has to be trained. Different. It's a little bit hard. He's Down syndrome, if you don't know, if you're new here. And so he has some learning he has to do, but he knows when he's being gotten onto. And she said that she got onto him and he kind of, my little man. William, I tell you what, you'd think I know by now. Anyway, Exodus according to Paul. That's right. Hey there, Celtic Grandma. I hope you're still in here. I'm dragging around, getting around to speak to everybody. Good to see you. Appreciate it. And you're new here, so maybe we can throw out a link for your channel, and we can. Somebody did. So somebody did throw the link out. Okay, I'm sure they did. Jesse's generally pretty good about that. Mrs. Virginia, how in the world are you? Have you ever met my wife, Linda?
I don't think I know who she is.
Miss Virginia is a pleasant lady. She lives up north somewhere. I can't ever remember. You're gonna have to help me out, Miss Virginia. But anyway, Miss Virginia, Linda, good to meet you. Good Lord, Belinda's watching over. New Orleans Airport is new and amazing. All right. I can't wait to see. Hey there, Kevin. You've been doing a lot of fishing live, a lot of live fishing. Now, Kevin fishes, and his wife fishes too, and his daughter fishes. They all fishing over there, but
where?
Kevin, I'm not real sure where. I know a lot of it is right, like North Mississippi, South Tennessee. So I'm not really sure where you reside out of, Kevin, but some of the places that you go, at least in my mind, it seemed like, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Tell me where you're from, Kevin. Put us in the window there. Thank you, Danny. There you are. There's the that. And Growing in Grace, there's Candace. Good to see you, Candace. I appreciate you coming in, Candace. And Candace has a devotion pretty much every day. And she's having to deal with a lot of issues. So y'all continue remember her. Got several. There's several different links. I'm way behind, y'all. I am way behind. Isn't that something he does? The power of God. Hey, good morning, Deb. Good to see you. Coffee Walks, Mrs. Coffee Walks, and whatever.
Which one is she?
Go try that one. I'll see.
You do your thing. I'll find it.
You probably have to press in the. Let's see. What you can do is go to the live stream, turn the mute on, or turn the volume way down. I'm sorry, Glenn's trying to find Growing in Grace's. Trying to find Growing in Grace's thing. Is that it? No, don't mash nothing. Just mash up here somewhere. Go down. No. Go the other way. There you go. Keep going.
I'll find it.
I'm way behind y'all. And I'm over here trying to help Linda. Hey, Deb. Hey there, Andell. Good to see you. And so good to see you, Blenda. So glad to see you, Blenda.
You too. I'm sorry I missed Alabama.
Rheumatoid arthritis, Codimus maximus. I'm so far behind. Hey, Joanna. Good morning. That's Joanna. You remember Joanna, Miss Mary's oldest daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
TJC Farm in North Louisiana. She come on here a couple of videos or lives ago, and she said her name was Joanna, and I said, I hope I'm saying that right. She laughed and she said, you know me or something like that. I was like, Joanna, been a long time. He's suspending it.
Thank you, Jesse.
Hello, Road Less Travel. Good to see you. Good morning. And Homestead in the Wood with D in the house. Got Stephen. Y'all, I'm going to try and hurry up and get on through because I got to talking this morning. I never do that. Ever went on his grandparents. His son went on a cruise with his grandparents to Nassau. Huh. They're going to Alaska. When are y'all going? Is it next year?
That's where I want to go.
Is it next year or the year 20? I can't remember now.
I want to go on an Alaskan cruise so bad.
But a bunch of them are him and Jesse and they all.
We should go.
I can't. Yes,
you can.
I'm busy that week.
No, you're not.
I am busy. Busy. Where y'all leaving out of? California, Oregon, Alaska?
Probably
Seattle? Probably, I don't know. I can't keep up with all of it. Can't keep up with it. And most of the time I hear it, but might be neat to see Christmas in another country. It may be. I didn't think about that. Hello there, Tiffany. Good to see you, Canadian Family Life. Yeah, I can't imagine. I feel so bad for Brother Winford. They were always so good to us. I mean, they really were. And Brother Winford, he's a Vietnam vet. And he deals with a lot of, with the aftermath of some of that at times too. So, Stephen, I think I've said hello. Still here, just listening. Good deal. I'm getting down here kind of close. It had to be the teacher's fault. Are we going to the Pecan Festival? When is that? Are we?
I've never been, and I've always wanted to go. It's at Fulmer's.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I've been there, but I hadn't been to the Pecan Festival. Pecan. I'm going to start an argument on our live. Hey there, Sarah. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Sarah lives up north in Minnesota.
Ooh, yeah.
Minnesota, I think. In Minnesota. I'm not good at all that kind of stuff. Hey there, Thunderstick. Good to see you, my friend. Thunderstick Homestead. Morning, y'all. Latest couple on YouTube. Go show. I thought you was talking about me and Blenda for a second. I'm just Because I ain't no lazy about Blenda, y'all. There is lazy in me. I can get a little sometimes, but I try and stay as busy as I can. But I can get in that lazy mindset if I put my mind to it. But Blenda, there ain't no lazy in hers.
I love their little picture. I can't remember what you call them.
This, the logo. Mm-hmm. Jenny, Jen, and Steve rhymes with danger. Good to see you, Jen. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, that's Candace right there, right there, right there. You've been seeing Blenda since she was at Meetup last year. I got you. I got you. Let me get on.
I'm supposed to know her then.
Maybe so.
Where is she from?
I don't know. I can't keep up with everybody.
I can't put a face to your name, so you're going to have to tell us.
Mm-hmm. I missed several people. I did. I missed several people that I wanted because we left and some people came later, like my Alabama farm life, Kathleen. I really wanted to get to meet her. There was a couple other people that right now just I can't think of the name. 2025 is when it is. 2025.
So you got plenty of time to prepare.
You and Miss Frida can go. Danny Days Ahead is going. Seattle. North to Alaska. North to Alaska.
We can just sedate him till we get on the cruise.
What?
And then he has no choice.
Say what? Y'all got a witness right here. Something happens to me. If something goes wrong with Chuck Lee and I go into some kind of coma or something, we've got proof right here. Right chair. Tell him, Blenda. Good morning, Sandra. Good to see you. Oklahoma Grammy, Sandra. I'm probably, Blenda, you're going to have to keep an eye on this because I'm probably missing
things. You just need to keep going.
I just need to keep going. Miss Virginia probably told us everything about everything we asked, and I just hadn't seen it.
Yes, that is like on the top of my list.
I don't keep no bucket list. I ain't got no time for no bucket list. Pecan. Devon says pecan.
I agree.
Yeah, and then we got pecan. Their oldest twin went to Alaska. They went where, Jesse? No, to Alaska. And something else. I can't remember the song. Who sings that? Johnny Horton? Johnny Horton. Never heard of North to Alaska. I think it's Johnny Horton sings it. And then there's another one that I like. What's his name? Pierce. No, Frizzell. Lefty Frizzell. Or it might have been Webb Pierce, but I think Lefty Frizzell sings it. Saginaw, Michigan. And he talks about he fell in love with this girl from Saginaw, Michigan, but she was the daughter of a wealthy man. And he didn't have a penny to his name. So her daddy wouldn't let him marry her. What are we doing?
Trying to catch up.
You're trying to catch up. Minnesota, I told you. Anyway, so he went to Alaska. He said he was going to go to Alaska and make his fortune.
What's her name?
Hey, Laura, good to see you. Good to see you. You got it. There you go.
Hey, Laura.
Hi there, I'm Chuck. Nice to see both of you. Either Chuck, I'm just assuming it's Laura. It's either Laura or Chris, but I'm assuming Laura. Chris is probably out driving to the great Dollar Generals, the Dollar Gentries. The Dollar Gentries. He ever comes back down to Mississippi, he needs to call me. Let me know. I'll take him out to eat. Anyway, so he goes off to Alaska to make his fortune in gold. Well, he comes back and he tells his father, her father, he struck it rich, the biggest gold strike in Alaskan history. And of course, the father-in-law wants in it because he's a greedy man, and he allows him to marry his daughter because he's a rich man. And so he buys the mine from the son-in-law, and he goes out to North Alaska or goes out to Alaska, and there wasn't no gold in Alaska. The guy just made it up, but he got the man's money and the man's daughter. It's a good song. Let Yourself. Saginaw, Michigan. I grew up in a house in Saginaw Bay. I don't know the words. Don't know the words. Check out the True Blonde, Tennessee, Laura and Chris. There you go. There you go. I'm getting down here close, y'all. I am. I'm getting down here close.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Okay. I thought you said you saw me at a meetup. Okay.
I should have known Pennsylvania. I should know. That's where
went
they
to Pennsylvania in 21. No. Yes. 21.
You sure it's 21?
Yes.
Or was it 20?
It was 21.
21?
I went through Lancaster County and all up through there. It was gorgeous. That was one of my favorite places we went when we went on our trip with Paul. It was beautiful through there.
Yeah, Belinda's a traveler.
We went out and saw the Flight 93, I think, the memorial out there. That was really neat and sobering. Very
sobering. That's right. But yeah, she come back. She did. She was telling me the other day about how beautiful Pennsylvania was. But I've never been. Never been. I would
love to go up through New England in the fall when it's so pretty. That's another thing I want to do.
Well, why ain't this coming up? Oh, there it goes. No, Chuck and Belinda's.
They might.
They? What is this day stuff? I don't know. What are you talking about? Going to Wales or going to
the cruise
on the Alaska cruise? I don't know.
Thank you, Scott.
What? Yes, you know how it works. Hey,
I'm telling you, we can sedate him and get him on the ship.
I'm a little bit hard-headed, y'all. A little bit.
Jesse said, if you get the beverage package, you can sedate yourself.
I don't sedate. I don't even like to take pain medicine.
So who all's going?
It looks like Ann's going and Danny and
because
Jesse.
I might just get up with y'all and go.
A bunch of them's going. A bunch of folks are going.
Except I'd feel really weird without Chuck. Rebecca, we could just drive to Seattle.
I'm not scared of flying.
Because then we could see all kinds of stuff.
I've flown several times. I'm not scared of. Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't have a fear of flying. I do. I don't think I'd have a fear of heights in an airplane, but I have a fear of heights, like if I'm in the mountains or over a big tall bridge or something like that, or up on a roof. But I think in the air I'd be fine because, whatever. Johnny Horton, that's right. But I'm not scared of flying per se. I just don't want to go. I
may talk to my best friend. Y'all just need to get me the information of when it is and how much it costs. The only thing is, if it's in the summer, she can't go.
Yeah, if it's in the summer, she can't go. No, I can't go. You'd have to get Tammy or Angie or Jenny or Robin or.
Robin's been to Alaska.
She's been to Alaska?
Yep.
You might talk old Tammy into going. I'd be surprised.
Bring cool clothes, even if you're going in the summer. So it doesn't get cold on the ship?
Do what?
She says to bring cool clothes, even if you're Oh, you mean clothes for the cool?
Yeah.
Or wear clothes because it's hot?
I don't know. It's probably colder there than here.
Well, the pictures I've seen of the Gaither cruises, they're wearing coats. And it's in August.
North to Alaska. Whatever. Hey, Wendy. Good to see you there, Wendy.
Okay, so Chris is not driving for Dollar General anymore. Well, that is good because I've been concerned.
What are you talking about? Oh, he's driving for
he didn't have a very
got
good deal with that.
Of his own, or big rig of his own.
Well, I'm glad. I hope he's happier with that.
That's how much I keep up with stuff. I don't keep up with nothing. Pennsylvania. Was I saying it wrong? How was I saying? Pennsylvania.
Where do you see it?
Right there.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pennsylvania. Most everyone in here is going to Alaska. Tony and Joni's going Creekside Maple. Okay. We have single folks and couples. Bring your friend, Belinda.
Okay. Well, y'all just need to get the information to me.
Thunderstick, man, you ain't helping me out. I thought you was my buddy. I thought you was my pal.
I could get one of those big metal or trunks that people used to travel with and just stuff him in there.
Y'all are not kind. Y'all are not kind. I flew a lot as a child. That's far. I watched the news and experienced life, but Lord, that'd be for nothing. Right? There you go. Let's see, I'm going to fly to Seattle. I'm in Southern Oregon. Well, that shouldn't be too far of a flight then. I don't think. Where am I going? Tammy's mom is going. Not Tammy's mom. Danny's mom. Tammy is going. What are you looking at? Hold on. Let me get it up here.
Up.
Let me just show it. Or, hold on, he's probably got, hey, Suzanne! Susie Ann! Oh, Susanna! Oh, don't you cry for me. The bamba with the banjo on my knee. She's already sending her friend a text.
So does anybody know how much it costs, like for a room for 2 people?
Bunch. Ann's gonna be there.
Yes, I know.
It cost a bunch.
Just think about how romantic it would be.
How romantic would it be with you in Alaska and I was here? FaceTiming one another. That's not romance.
I'm on a cruise. We won't be doing that.
You can't FaceTime on a cruise?
Internet's expensive on a cruise. Alaska may be different, but I know when I go to the Caribbean, I can't.
We can WhatsApp. Ain't that? Can't you do?
You have to have internet.
Oh, you got to have internet. I don't understand this stuff, y'all. I don't understand technology.
Alaska 25 Facebook page.
Do what? Join the Cruising Alaska 25 Facebook page. There you are. First time I was in PA on a toll road, I saw a sign that said, "This is where America begins." Roads are so bad. If I'd been a foreigner, I'd have went home. Were they worse than Mississippi? That's kind of hard to believe. Or Louisiana. Are you agreeing to all the stuff?
Yep. It's pending.
All right. It's who is the whatever over the Facebook page? Belinda just went on and it's pending. Celtic grandma's going solo. Going Han Solo. Hey there, Linda Peterson. Good morning. Good to see you.
Don't know her.
Did they really? I don't remember that. I don't remember
them going. I remember Miss Cindy and Mr. Fred went on Charles Stanley cruise, maybe, out there to Alaska.
They may have went with them.
Miss Mary could go with me.
Duh. Miss Mary would enjoy it, I think. And you'd have another mama there with you. Yep. Internet is expensive on the cruise.
Yes, it is. And that's why every time I go on a cruise,
Call
Chuck
Terry.
and I don't hear from each other till I get back.
It says
Terry? Who was Terry?
Terry is somebody that is setting up the I'm sure it'll be on the Cruise in Alaska page that he's talking about.
Okay. Well, I joined it or petitioned to join it. Not petition. Requested to join it. And it's pending. So
yeah. So whichever one of y'all was over the
But I gotta get over my cruise in January 1st. Then I can start saving. I'm so excited.
I don't know why I never have any money.
Oh, and I'll pray about it. That's probably the best thing to do.
Anyway, 1,800 is the one would.
I have to have a balcony.
$5,800?
No, I could probably get by without a balcony on that one.
You're killing me.
Yes, that is my thing. Is I want to see the beauty.
The beauty. Look at you got beauty right here. Alaska can't compete with this. Just can't compete. Be quiet, Joanna. Don't make any snide remarks about my beauty comment. Depends on what room you get.
Two people with all the bells and whistles. I don't have to have all the bells and whistles.
Around $3,000 to $5,000 for everything. 2 people balcony with all.
Okay, but then this doesn't include the fact that we've got to get to Seattle.
Yeah, you got to.
And Miss Frida's not going to fly.
She's not going to fly?
She will not get on a plane.
Oh, goodness.
I may have to sedate her.
There you go.
And get her on a plane.
You can get on your page.
Thank you, Scott.
She's in. Y'all are killing me. Answer the 2 questions, Belinda.
Let's see.
What are the questions?
Chat.
Okay, let's see. They're going to ask you a couple questions.
General
chat. Stay kind and respectful. Can't do it.
Okay. Here.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm watching her. Phone call for 3 minutes from Bahama was $66.
Yeah, that's why we just tell each other we love each other, and I just go.
And I hope she comes back. It's always a toss up whether she's going to come back or not. She's like, I don't know.
Ann says that it does include the flight.
Whoop.
Okay.
Airfare.
Now, see, that's not going to be
included.
Because when we go on our cruise, we have to come up with the rooms we're staying in on the way and on the way back and our everything. And so that probably won't cost us too much more than what we have to spend going on this other cruise. Cool.
Y'all, I love living in blissful ignorance when it comes to how much things cost. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. Don't tell me. I like living in peace. I like living in tranquility.
Yeah.
Huh?
He just lets me take care of it.
Well, I mean, you're the one spending it, going on all these cruises.
When it comes to groceries and all that, though.
Good morning, Peter. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. She does look beautiful, doesn't she?
Thank you.
She's a beautiful lady.
I have a hard time accepting compliments.
Inside and out. What part of everything included?
Well, when we go on our cruises, our travel expenses aren't included. It's just the cruise, and we have to pay for everything else. So that's what I was asking. If it's $6,000 for everything, that's not bad.
Only vacation we got this year was driving within 50 miles to family weddings this summer. Too much, yeah. Y'all do have a tendency to have stuff going on, don't you, Wendy? Cheaper to be home sweet home.
See, we can just eat bread and water until my cruise. What? We got enough vegetables put up. We can just eat vegetables.
We do got a few but well, I don't want to eat just vegetables.
We have meat in the freezer.
I don't want to. I want to go to Quaver's Fish House.
Well, we can do that, but we may have to.
I do like my Quaver's Fish House, y'all. I gotta have my, and we in there at 4:00 on Thursdays most of the time, because that's when the old folks go.
Well, they don't have good acoustics in there.
Oh no.
So when there's a lot of people, you can't hear yourself because it just bounces off the walls. It's horrible.
It's horrible.
The only thing that is not included is your hotel that you stay in the day before the cruise departs.
She can stay in the car.
Okay, and then when you get back, it's going to be getting home. Well, how does that work?
Is it a round trip flight? Surely, huh?
But I'm going to have costs getting to Seattle. See, I'm still not understanding. I'm sorry. Like, where are y'all leaving from? Everybody lives in different places. So how?
Hey, Michael, how in the world are you? Good to see you. Got to get back to work. Man, I hate that for you. I hate that for you, but it is good to see you. The only thing not included is your hotel that you stay in the day before the cruise departs. And I can fish off the back of the boat. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I ain't fishing now. There's a fisherman right there. There's old Ted. He knows what he's about. He loves that fishing too. He is a fisherman. Of course, it's starting to get hunting season.
What does that mean?
Bring us up. All you got to do is no, you're not a thing. Jesse is. Jesse could come up. Let's see. Hold on, Scott. We ain't got much time. How do I get you up here? Linda, just call me or Scott and we can straighten you out. Who are you taking a picture of?
That.
All right. Well, I ain't got but a couple more minutes. Andale comes on at 10 o'clock. And don't y'all hate having it? There we go. Jesse's going to come on up and save the day. Save the day.
All you got to do is wave the wand.
Wave the wand.
And one of us is there. One of us is there. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't say nothing. I'm thinking, what?
No, we was talking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the deal was. Tell us about it.
Well, first of all, what is your fear?
My fear?
Yeah, your fear.
Oh, I don't have a fear.
Well, it sounds like
He does not want to be confined.
Why do you? Oh, you're not. Trust me. You're on this boat. It's like you're on a city, Chuck. I'm telling you, you're not going to be confined. The only time you be confined is when you close that restroom door in your room. That's the only time you're going to be confined.
I get seasick.
But all you had to do was say that, and from the very beginning. There's patches and medication for that, and they're all on my affiliate page. If you go look, everything for the cruise is on my affiliate page. You can get you some of them patches behind your ear, or if you want to take some of them.
We have them where I work.
Oh yeah, she works for a farm. What am I talking about? You're talking to a pharmacist right there. What am I? Shame on me. But listen, no, you can get a package from anywhere from, and I'm just throwing ballpark. It all depends on your flights and what packages you pick, but figure between $2,000 and $6,000. anything in between. Okay. So another thing is if you either one of you are a veteran, you get a discount for being a veteran as well, which is like 10%.
Okay.
Just saying.
So that would, so wherever I fly out of.
Yeah, you'll fly out of somewhere near probably Tuscaloosa. What's the biggest airport around you?
Probably New Orleans.
Okay, New Orleans. If you fly to New Orleans, and that's a major hub there, and you'll fly from there to Seattle, and then your ticket brings you from Seattle back to New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can just either if somebody doesn't drop you off, you can park your car in one of the parking garages at the air places, and usually have those spot people or they got covered parking. That's what we do. We park our vehicle at the spot, and then when we get back, we got our vehicle there ready to go.
Okay.
But it includes your airfare, includes your room, all your food, everything every single day. You can eat 24 hours a day, sometimes 8 times a day. Sit down. I'm not talking about takeout. I'm talking about you actually get to sit down.
Right.
And then they have right now they got a deal. This thing's 35% off each couple, basically each person. And they're free drink packages if you want the drink packages, either the soda or the beverage, the adult beverage. But when they say free, you're paying the beverage package is free. You just have to pay for the gratuity.
Right.
So don't.
I usually just drink water.
When there's going to be a lot of water, and there's usually a whole ton of it around the boat.
Right.
You hope.
But that's salt water.
Yeah. No, but there's going to be opportunities to go. I mean, fishing. If you want to go do a fishing excursion, there's tons of things to do in these ports. We'll be going out of Seattle. Straight up to, I want to say, Skagway. Then we got to come back to Juneau, then Ketchikan, then to Victoria, British Columbia, and then back to Seattle. Oh, and then in between there, we're going to visit the Glacier Bay, where you see all the icebergs dropping. So when somebody said take something warm, in August, it's going to be warm, but out in the water could be cool. Late in the evening could be cool. So it's not necessarily going to be cold, but it's going to be cool.
Right. So if you just have a sleeve.
Yes. Just some kind of sweater or a windbreaker or something to keep you warm, even in August. But it's going to be late August, early September. So
okay.
August 24th to the 31st is actually the date.
Okay.
And we're sailing on a ship called the Encore, which holds around 6,000 people total with the crew and the guests.
Okay.
They have little boats to go sailing around the ship.
And right now they got 2-for-1 flights. So you get 2 people fly for the price of 1. So now's the time to do it if you want to do it. And yeah, it is 2025, but they also have a way you can pay. So if you set you up an account with NCL, you set up an account, you can pay little by little, or you can get on their payment plan and pay a certain amount every month, and then have it paid off by April 25th or 26th of 2025. You have to have it paid off 90 days before we sail.
Okay.
So you got till now until then. And in between now and April 26th, if you decide to back out, you can back out in full refund. But after 26, you don't get a full refund, obviously.
Okay.
Well, look, let me let y'all say hi to Paul and tell Paul bye.
Paul Bunyan, what's up, Paul? Hello.
He stayed out late last night.
That's one good-looking man right there. I tell you what, you may not get him back from Europe.
Oh, we better.
There's a lot of pretty girls in Europe. I met my beautiful wife in Europe. Just trust me.
Jesse, you ain't nothing but a troublemaker. Right now, you done cost me probably $6,000 already.
Hey, you either find it in Europe or you find it on a love boat. What can I say?
Hey, Joe, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. We're about to get off here. I just wanted to say hello and I wanted y'all to say hello to old Paul and tell him goodbye. And appreciate you, Jesse. We'll talk to you later. But everybody, I appreciate y'all all coming in. appreciate you coming in and being a part of our live today. It's been a pleasure having y'all here, and want you to know that we appreciate y'all coming in. God bless, and y'all get over there and check out Miss Ann from Andale Homestead. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Let me see.